Greetings, my village people. Welcome to the first episode of WTF. And today's episode, we're focusing on Lilnasx. I bet you're wondering, what is WTF? Now, it comes as no surprise at this point that I'm obsessed with Twitter, and I'm constantly thinking of different ways I can kind of illustrate why I and millions of other people find Twitter so interesting, so entertaining. This series is basically me just highlighting several accounts that I follow that I would strongly suggest to anyone else who feels like joining Twitter. Now, like I said, this is subjective to my taste, so to speak, so bear with me. But without further ado, I'd say let's just go into it. Montero Lamar Hill, also known as Lilnasx, is an American rapper. He's most famously known for his hit song Old Town Road, which was really famous in 2019 because it went viral on TikTok and consequently spread throughout social media and was like I think certified diamond. Yeah, it was certified diamond by November that year. So I follow Lilnasx on Twitter, and he's a very interesting character, at least the way he portrays himself on Twitter. And so I'm just basically going to talk you through a couple of things that I find interesting about him as an online presence, and a few other noteworthy things about his account. He made his account in July 2016, and he has about 4.7 million followers. That's roughly the size of Ireland, if you want to get context. And yeah, and so now we're gonna hop over to Twitter, where basically we're gonna look at some of his tweets. And so if we hop over to Twitter to check out one of his best performing tweets, it'll give you a kind of an insight into like the kind of humor he's about. So there's this tweet that basically read, Rihanna's S&M and Doja Cat's Say So are the only remixes that went #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in history. His reply was basically, I did not make 27 remixes of the same song to be disrespected like this. He released like almost 3 or 4 remixes of Old Town Road, basically, which was like his super hit single. And so he's basically playing on that and talking about, trying to say that basically he needs his credit and people need to give him credit where it's due because he's been releasing like a ton of remixes. And so like it's that kind of wit that I kind of like really like about Lilnasx. He's like an internet troll, right? And I say that because the kind of memes he shares, the kind of jokes, the kind, like there's a, if humor had a genre, the internet troll is like a specific kind of genre. And Lilnasx is that, in that he's able to clap back to like criticism or like just responding in a way that is very much in sync with like this generation, and by generation I mean Gen Z. And so that kind of humor really appeals to me, I guess, because I am obviously of the same generation as him, and you don't see that much of it in celebrities online, right? And maybe it's just because I don't follow as many celebrities, but that definitely stands out to me, And beyond that, he's actually a very generous person. Countless times on his Twitter, you'll find him posting, I'm feeling generous today, who wants money? And like he'll literally send people money on Cash App. And it's really cool. And like, I mean, it's almost like winning the lotto. Like if you just find him in a good mood and he's just willing to send you money, like who doesn't want money? And actually there's an example of this one tweet where he basically says, I'm feeling generous, and everybody who replies to this gets $100. And you can see the tweet really did well, got like 192,000 likes and tons of retweets as well. And so it's that kind of like good-hearted, good-spirited sense of humor kind of person, I think that really appeals to me. And if we hop into his other tweets, actually, we can take a look. Here's one he did, and the caption reads, introverted niggas after pretending to hate being in quarantine. And so the video is like, Like, I don't know, man. It's just that wit. And you know, these are the kind of posts you'd expect from like a meme page, but it's just one random dude who's like famous, you know? And so it's really cool. Another funny post that he shared. So basically 2 Chainz's account got leaked, and someone, I don't know if it got leaked or hacked, but basically someone logged into the account and was posting some very profane stuff. And so he was basically criticizing. He was like, yo, people always hack famous people and they're always doing this corny stuff. If he was to hack someone's account, he'd tweet his Cash App link. You know, Cash App is like PayPal, but basically he'd put a link so that people can send him money, you know? Which is kind of questionable, because then it's like people can trace it back to you. But again, I don't know. I just feel like it's not necessarily like a profound way of thinking, but it's interesting. And you know, I feel like you guys could really enjoy it as well. But this one has to be my favorite. This was way back in 2018, way before he was famous, I think. So the tweet reads, ranking of society by wealth. Number 1, AirPod users. Number 2, the rich. Number 3, the middle class. Number 4, the poor. Number 5, niggas who shake the gas pump till the last drop. Number 6, Bow Wow. Number 7, people who link Cash App under their viral tweets. And this isn't the only time he's criticized people who like put their Cash App link under a viral tweet. But if you're not familiar with Twitter, basically, if you make a post and it goes viral, every reply that you make to that post, every comment comes up first. So if someone opens the tweet, all your replies come first. So what most people do, because they're gonna gain visibility, is that they either put a link to promote something. If they make music or they have a YouTube channel, they'll usually put a link right under that viral tweet so that people can see it. But if most people don't have anything to promote, they'll just put their Cash App. And so his running joke basically is, those people are the bottom of society. So yeah, that's Lilnasx, man. As you can see in the replies, he's making references again of them. Oh, he actually put his Cash App. That's so hilarious. I wonder if people actually sent him money. Oh, people, oh my gosh. So when he put his link, people kept requesting for money. So he told them to stop. And of course he plugged Old Town Road. That's hilarious. But yeah, man, he's someone who got famous off of the internet, and it comes as no surprise that he's witty like this, you know? And I mean, he's my age, and of course there's people younger than him that have made it in the music industry, I'd like to think. But there's just something unique, and something that I think you guys could all enjoy if you decide to follow him, you know? So make sure you hit that follow button when you check out Lilnasx's Twitter. And like I said, most of these accounts are accounts that I actually follow, so this is like me suggesting to you. Think of it like a Spotify playlist, you know? Like, you make music and sometimes you can talk about different songs and why you like them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop a thumbs up and a comment of any other accounts of, like, you know, celebrities that you find very funny on Twitter, so that I can follow them as well. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already, I really appreciate that. And see you guys in the next video.